Alright, round 2, we've got the choice. We'll play first. Bunch of, yeah, I guess we'll keep this. We only have white sources, but at least we have spells we can play. It's a pretty good turn 1 play, I would say. Alright, so now I got to I got to do at least one Outlast so I can basically keep attacking into his tokens. For the rest of the game. Or until I find a removal spell. Alright, so now we'll drop double student. Alright, well, now we're in a pretty tough spot. Let's find a green source and I think we'll be alright. Otherwise, one of many removal spells in our deck. I guess, yeah, I just keep outlasting until I can attack into the patrol. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us. Wish I could do something about that. It's a pretty big dude. Can't do anything about that either. Guess I can kill shit it. I can kill shit it. Jeez. No shortage of good spells in this guy's deck. Alright, playing around kill shot, I guess. Which is probably smart thinking. I don't know what the priority is to kill. I gotta deal with Herald, I gotta deal with Ivory Tusk Fortress. I think we deal with Herald, because he's gonna get infinite warriors and then Rush of Battle us down. This guy must have been pretty sad he lost. Well, looks like he chose, well, either one I guess would have been throttled. So I can unmorph my witness and then double block the armament core. I don't get to play the kill shot, but I deal with a big threat. I kind of like that. I do lose my witness though, but I kind of like dealing with the 5/5 right now. I'm going to take some damage too, which kind of sucks, but wait a second. Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I screwed up. So what I should have done is kill shot the fortress and then triple blocked the armament, and I would have only lost one thing as well, but I would have taken care of both his threats. So that was absolutely wrong on my part. Stupid playing. Well, maybe I'll still get the opportunity. We'll see. I have Abzan Charm, so. Oh, he's playing Delve. All right, Scavenger. Oh, just non-stop good spells. All right. So I could have. Well, can't do much, I guess. Guess I'm just taking a bunch of damage. Guess I have to hit that Scavenger actually instead of the Herald now, which I don't want to do, but as you can see, I can't really do anything else. So just hoping for our own Scavenger now. I think that would be nice. I wouldn't mind an Utter End. Just more spells, all right. Let's see what we get. Dead Drop, which is, this is about as bad as, this is actually the worst it could possibly be. So I've never seen a worse Dead Drop, I don't think. Yeah, absolutely. Never seen a worse Dead Drop, for sure. I don't have a choice. Can sit on it and have it do nothing, or play it and have it do pretty much nothing. So I think I'll have it do pretty much nothing. This is a laughable Dead Drop. Very, very laughable. Horrendously bad Dead Drop. Makes sense though. Actually, the time I finally played Dead Drop is the worst it could possibly be. So I like it. Lesson learned. All right. So block here, and we'll see what his morph card is. Yep. Can't do anything about that. So take a bunch of damage. that I don't want to. He still gets to use Herald, which is pretty bad for us. Land doesn't do anything, so now we lose. End of a lose. Alright, so what are we doing for game 2? I don't know, maybe just take out Dead Drop. That was frustratingly bad. Certainly did not like how that played in this match. Or should I leave it in the hopes that my opponent doesn't get a turn 1 Herald of Anafenza? Guess that's a thing too, right? Yeah, I'll replace Dead Drop with Rite of the Serpent. It makes more sense. So then I can get the value from Herald. Well, this is about as bad of a board for us as you can get. Alrighty, let's try game 2 here. Ditch the Dead Drop. Let's bring in the thing I said, Rite of the Serpent. And is that it? Is that all I got? I think that's all I got. Maybe I'd take out the Jeskai student, but for what? Like a Rakshasa secret or something? He does have big threats. I kind of like having all the removal. Screw it. I've hated how the students played, so let's just bring in another right. Just make our deck clunky as hell. I like it. Could also do a secret, I guess, but nah, let's just make our deck clunky. I don't care. See if this works for us. Would like to play first. And can't keep a 1-lander, so let's try this again. 6-lander, yeah, it's pretty bad. Do I keep the 6-lander? Because I've got all 3 colors. 6 lands is pretty terrible. I'm trying to think how bad 6 lands is. I gotta think. I really do have to think about how bad it is. If it's keepable or if it's terrible. I mean, I know it's terrible, but how bad is it? It's certainly better than having no lands. But am I just gonna... Nah, yeah, I don't want to go to 5. I guess we'll keep. I mean, yeah, it's an awful hand to keep, but at 5 with our deck, I'm not feeling very comfortable. I mean, I'm banking on seeing an appropriate amount of lands in 5 cards. We're a clunky deck, so yeah. Well, at least it's a non-land. Did you hear that? That was actual optimism from here. At least it was a non-land. Well, we kept a 6-lander. I'm not going to complain. This is exactly what you'd expect when you keep a 6-lander. But once again, I still think the 6-land hand was right to keep. Think about what our deck is. It's a bunch of morph guys that morph at 5. So I'm going to mull to 5 and hope that I can somehow end up with a distribution that not only has the right colored lands, but enough lands where I'm going to be able to play consistent morph spells and unmorph them. Seems highly, highly unlikely. Definitely got to hard cast it because he has multiple throttles in his deck. So That's the thing. I guess if he attacks into it, he can just throttle it anyway. So I'll just I'll not block this turn. I'll leave up feet for the next turn because I assume he's just gonna snap attack, and I can't really block because of the double throttle. Oh, well, if he had throttle, he would have attacked there. So I guess he does not have throttle. Or maybe he'd rather just play a big fat bomb here. That also makes sense. Oh, Mastodon does not count. Utter End. Not bad. I don't really want to Utter End his Swarm of Bloodflies, but possibly no choice here. I think I actually have to take a couple more beatings from the Swarm of Bloodflies so I can Utter End a more pressing threat. Ouch. This actually isn't that terrible for us. Yeah, I'd actually say that worked out pretty well for us. Can I start the beats? He's got 4 cards in hand. I don't want to. I don't want to kill shot a Mastodon. I think we have to just hope we can. I don't know what we're hoping for. I guess I could have swung for 4 and kill shot at a Mastodon. It really did not seem like with my opponent's 5 cards to look at. He doesn't have one threat when we've already seen Armament Core and like the rare, the what's his butt? 657 or whatever. It's fascinating. I'm not upset about the mana flood at all. It's totally expected. Absolutely expected. You're not going to hear one complaint from me about the flood. I guess we better kill shot that. We're going to have to kill him at some point. Him gaining 4 life return does not seem like a lot of ways to beat him. Well, I'm hoping in round 3 I can get 1 win for Pride. I usually like to get 1 win just to make me feel, you know, like I'm at least a decent Magic player. But we'll find out. We'll see if we can get 1 win in round 3 here. That would be ideal. I'm just, I'm going through the motions. We'll do it. I'll go through some motions. I don't mind. And a scavenger, all right. And a chief, sure. And a bondkin. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in round 3. Crossing my fingers. I'll even take a bye. 1 win is all I'm asking for.